Bazinga Twins is sponsored by...
Every single morning and again at night, brushing all of my teeth from the left to the right, so the plaque don't attack. As a matter of fact, I'm reaching all the way to the back, Jack. Brushing your teeth is the best way of keeping them clean, like all the people in the magazine. And to get your fresh breath, scrubbing all the germs till there's nothing left. Brush your teeth. Captain Smile says, brush your teeth. Captain Smile says, brush your teeth.
Two friends. Always on their toes. Figuring out life. Finding you, the secrets of the universe. Nothing can stop the Bazinga Twins.
Bazinga. Bazinga.
So, I'm just hoping that we can get that heating guy over here as soon
Yeah.
as possible.
It's getting, I mean,
It's insane.
look a month it is looking cold.
I know.
It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy. Hello! Today on Bazinga Twins, we show you how to turn socks into tea bags and how to get that horrible taste out of it.
And after that, we inform you of the perils of Scientology.
Furthermore, we will be searching of the fabled Pau Irule and tell you what this thing really is.
So, stick around. You're in for a great show tonight on the Bazinga Twins. Alright, so, do you know where we could find the Pau Irule?
I don't know, at a power plant?
No.
Oh, try that up at the hotel across the street.
Do you know what or where the Pau Irule is? Hey. I'm thinking now.
Check in the trunk of a car.
Alright, we'll do that.
You could try Oz.
No thanks, Dorothy.
Alright, check the lids.
Check the local high school.
Alright, I'll be back. It's not in there. I got it right. As per one suggestion, which was the abandoned hotel across the street, we are now fighting Mother Nature to get there. As our car could not get... Kareem, don't fall! This wind, the whole lot. Do you know the Pau Irule call? That would be mighty helpful. If it's here.
Not sure I've heard of one yet.
Neither have I. Gonna just make one up. Did you do that?
I did.
doesn't it? That was spooky. All right, well, let's keep going. We're hearing some mighty weird stuff over there. What's that? Oh, come around, look at this. Maybe that's the symbol of the Hawi-Rula. All right, it has been a long day, Kareem, but
Yeah, it has.
after we've investigated quite a few possible locations for the Hawi-Rula, and by far the most frequent that we got from the many people that we interviewed was right here, Freedom High School, the local high school here in the area, and I guess we'll just check it out. So, let's go. So, yeah, I'll just check it out. Seems locked, but
Let's try these doors.
yeah, let's try these doors. This one's locked too. Okay, they're all locked.
Is it Sunday?
I don't know. Okay, it's been a long day. Maybe we should just wait. It's good. It's delicious. Yeah. Thank you for buying this. You're very kind. Good day. Good day. Mm-hmm. Very productive. That power plant though. This is bad. This is bad, girl. Why? I don't know. And we're back. So, that was, I'd say, a very, very successful day one.
Yeah, I think we did pretty incredible, if I do say so myself.
Good. So we started out, what were we started out,
I think we went to the grocery store
local
first,
store.
and you know, we were trying to find out things because we knew that it was somewhere in this, you know, particular neighborhood. So I think that's where we kind of just
Interviewed,
put our best foot
interviewed
forward.
a few pedestrians,
Yeah.
just asked them about it,
Mm-hmm.
and we, excuse me, we got some terrific stuff, I have to say, and it was a long day. It definitely was.
Absolutely. It was pretty great.
We ended. We didn't do a whole lot today. Like yes, last day one. I was not.
But it ended nicely.
It ended nicely. It was delicious.
Yes, it was.
Delicious end to a mediocre day.
Yes.
But now, day two is coming up, and it was that one. Stellar.
Yes, absolutely.
Very good.
We definitely got a lot of amazing leads on that
Amazing.
day, and we had
Amazing.
such helpful people. It was
We
just,
did. We definitely
it was
did.
great.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you'll find a couple surprises on your way too.
Enjoy. All right, so we are back at Freedom High School. It is now hopefully unlocked. It is, I'd say around 2 a.m., something like that. Yeah, it sounds right. Kareem?
Wait. Let's fast forward a bit.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Okay, that's right. So, Now we're gonna go on in, see if we can find the power roulette. Maybe this will work.
Do you know what the power relay is?
Thank you. So maybe we can find some people to just ask things here on Bazinga Twins. All right, do you know what you think it is? What does it sound like?
I have no idea.
No idea. A guess? Do you have a guess?
I'm guessing it's not a person since you said it's the house, maybe a title or a place or an object.
Is this 20 questions?
I don't know, is it?
I can tell you how to spell it. It's 2 words. P-O-W space E-R-U-L-E. Pow.
Power Roulette.
Roulette.
Sounds like a WWE wrestler's
A
name.
WWE wrestler.
Yes.
How are we gonna find one of those?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
I'm gonna guess it's a building.
Building. And we're gonna investigate that.
You don't know what it is either?
No.
You just heard about it, you're gonna try and figure it out?
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks.
Wish you guys well.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman.
Thank you.
Oh, it looks like a power roulette droppings. It's incredible.
What do you think?
I assume, because of the color, that the main diet of the power roulette, if it is an animal, is something pink, like krill or
fantastic.
phytoplankton, that sort of thing.
Wow. Could it really be?
We should definitely rope this off from onlookers, just to make sure that they steer clear.
All right, we'll send them to get a sample of it.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Do you know what the power roulette is? Speechless. I do believe that I got a good lead. Power roulette is in, I think, this room. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Would you mind if we asked you a few questions?
About?
The power in roulette. You ever heard of it?
No.
Neither have we. That's why we're investigating.
Okay.
So, a few questions. What do you think the power roulette is?
I have no idea.
If you had to guess.
The thing that's on top of your head that looks like hair.
That looks like hair? I feel like that was an underhanded comment. This is not a toupee, so this is my real hair.
Okay.
Any guess? Any guess at all? What's the power roulette? First thing that comes in your head. First thing that comes in your head.
Again, that thing on the top of your head.
I think that's the best we're gonna get. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Sir. Do you hear that? I knew it was a ritual. It's definitely a ritual. They're trying to call the power roulette. Look, there's a shorter one in the front. Come on. Look at the shorter. Look at that man at his desk. He looks. Can you see? Do you need the mic? Can you see him? Look at him. Is he looking up? No. He looks angry. I bet they're doing the ritual now. Did you hear that? What would you guess it was?
I honestly have no idea.
Guess. Make something up, Rachel.
Narnia.
No. There you have it. Narnia. That works for us. Excuse me, miss. Or sir. Do you have any idea what the power roulette is? Well, that's rude. You sir. Do you? Power roulette. Do you know what it is? Excuse me, tall fella. Do you know what the power roulette is? Power roulette. Do you know what it is? I'm not even gonna ask. Rude. What was that guy saying about my hair?
It's okay. It's no big deal. Don't think about it too much.
People don't think about what their words do to people. My hair's fine. Let's go.
Alright, so we haven't found anything in a little while. Great! What is this? It's just like Rachel said. We have to find out whose locker this is. This is incredible. This is our first big lead.
That is incredible.
We can
the
do
power
this.
relay might just be in there.
It might.
Wow.
We gotta find whose locker it's in. Alright, so, excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We're the Bazinga Twins.
Oh, okay.
And we're making a documentary today
Oh,
on the Powie Roulette. Now, we're just wondering if you know what the Powie Roulette is.
No, I have no idea.
Could you repeat that in the mic?
I have no idea what that is.
She doesn't know what it is. What do you think it is?
A country? A tribe?
Country.
A what? What was that?
A tribe?
A tribe?
Wow, that's
We
different.
never thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's possible. Where do you think this tribe would be?
South America.
Long flight. Start making tickets. Thank you. Austin, thank you, Austin.
You're welcome.
In a classroom? In a classroom.
We can check.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. All right.
Good work.
Let's go. I think we're gonna start by, looking for a room.
Definitely. All right.
We got one.
Looks empty. You wanna hit the lights? Ooh.
Wow. Look at this.
What?
Wait, what's that arrow?
I don't. It's sort of weirdly perspective.
What?
Wait, what if it's? Wait, what if it's?
Oh, the computer. Should we search it? Why don't we just Google
We
it?
might as well Google it. Why didn't we think of this earlier?
I don't know. That's
We're making this entire video, and we could have just.
honestly, people get entire projects off of Google.
Yeah, they do. More teachers knew that.
Yeah, obviously.
Less grades.
It's just right through here.
This is
It's
popped
exciting.
right up. This is easy.
This
Yeah,
is-
nice. Let me see.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
Wait,
Power rule.
power rule? Huh. Power rule.
Were we saying it wrong this entire time?
I don't know. Wow. So, it turns out that after all this time, we'd actually been saying it wrong. And we did some more research into the power rule. And
Not how we rule that.
No,
As
not
we
the
previously
power rule.
thought. But live and let live, I suppose. Learn.
Yeah.
Learn as you go.
And learn we did.
We did.
Yes, and we actually found a leading expert. In the power rule. And we have with him, live actually.
Yeah, we're right here. So, Dr.
I think it's
Please, gentlemen, it's gefilte fish, Rama Vishnu, Hana teriyaki.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so Dr. Gefilte Fish, Rama Vishnu, Hindu teriyaki, would you mind telling us exactly what the power rule is?
Well, as the leading expert in the universe on the power rule, I would be glad to tell you what the power rule is.
Perfect.
Without a doubt. power rule with regards to calculus.
Yes.
Calculus, yes.
Calculus.
It is a thing of abstract nature. In fact, it makes no sense to most people because in reality it does not exist. I mean, to suppose that the derivative of something as simple as x to the n would be something as ridiculous as nx to the n minus 1, it seems ridiculous.
Yes.
As you'll see.
Yes.
And so we suppose then that a polynomial of, say, f of x described as some polynomial, which we can write using Newton's binomial theorem as such. Take the derivative of such. That would be a bad way of taking the derivative. Rather, put it as d dx. Alright? Assuming that this is an x, which it may or may not be, but in this case it is. So we'll assume that it is an x.
Yes.
In that case, you would see that the expansion of it, using delta x in the full definition of the derivative, which is, may I remind you, of course, that f of x plus delta x, which would equal some given f of x2, if I may remind you again. Don't forget that. In fact, let me just erase that real quick because I don't want you to forget it. But rather, f of x plus delta x, which equals f of x2. Did you remember that? I got it. Good. So, that, which we would divide by delta x, don't forget the delta x. It is a delta that is a triangle. A three-gon, if you will. N-gon, n equals 3. Triangular, yes? That's supposed to be an x, I swear. We then evaluate this. It is, remember, we're taking this to 0. So it would be the limit, without a line, of course, as delta x goes to 0, or, as some teachers prefer to do it, the limit, because that clearly says limit, as delta x goes to 0, of this. Again, suppose with the binomial theorem that we then plug in a given function x, okay? We then will find that the expansion of it, if using that limit-based definition, would come out to, say, some x to the n, blah, 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 using delta x's, minus, oh, I just forgot. It is not f of x plus delta x over delta x, but rather f of x plus delta x minus f of x. Don't forget that. See, I forgot that. That's how easy it is to forget it. And I am the leading expert in the black hole universe of this. So, minus, we have what a regular xn is. What you'll find is that, of course, all over the triangle x, these cancel. It's incredible. It really is. And using the binomial theorem, you find that the n minus 1 over b, and if we suppose that that equals n minus 1 over a for the same binomial theorem, which, of course, Pascal's triangle, there it is, another triangle. Don't forget that triangle. We then find that this difference between these two results in just the next factor of that delta x, which would be x to the n minus 1 times the delta x, which you'll then find later on that the delta x's cancel out. Your coefficient here, which will have carried through from the original f of x, will end up being multiplied because you've expanded it out. It is to some power, naturally, some power n, which we suppose will be the same n here. Just mind that. That n will then be multiplied by that coefficient, which comes from right here. Do not forget that. That matches with the coefficients in the triangle, which comes from the binomial theorem. Binomial theorem carrying through because it's n minus 1 now, mind you. That n minus 1, the original n, will multiply by the coefficient. You'll end up with some n times some coefficient k, and you will end up with, of course, naturally, n times x to the n minus 1. Understood?
Understand.
Understand. Do we?
I'm not.
Could you think?
This should be obvious to you. This is basic high schooler
Do you
math.
think you could just do it a little more bait? Pretend we are Aborigines and we don't know the language, and in very easy terms, just power rule, baseline. What is it?
So you did not understand the application of the binomial theorem.
We almost
It is quite
did.
brilliant. I mean, I can go over it again if you would like.
No.
In fact, I can explain the binomial theorem in its origin. It's merely a permutation, essentially. It's a choose factor if you want. I can describe that in application to derivatives and whatnot.
Dr. Professor, we just need a very baseline power rule. What is it?
That's a good one. A baseline power rule.
Just give us some sort of equation, and
Like x squared plus 3x plus 2.
Yes.
Which, if we'll remember that x to the 0 equals 1, is x squared plus 3x plus 2x to the 0.
Yes.
As I said before, we're using the binomial theorem, but this time I'll just say simply, this number drops down,
Okay.
which gives you 2. We are, of course, doing the derivative here for the power rule.
Of course.
The derivative, notice that. This 2 drops down as such, x, we then subtract 1 from this.
Oh, all right.
So 2 minus 1 would be naturally 1.
1, yes.
1. Plus, what is the power here?
1.
It is 1, exactly, so 1 there. I can write it nicely for you, if you'd like, because x to the 1, remember, equals x. So this is 1. So we'll drop down the 1.
Yeah.
If we drop down the 1, we notice that there's a 3 here. What is 3 times 1?
3.
3.
3, yeah.
And then x to the 1, we subtract 1 as we did here. 1 minus 1 is?
0.
0, so we end up with x to the 0.
Okay.
Plus, and then we notice that this is 0, so if we drop down the 0, 0 times everything is?
0.
Okay, and so finally what we have then is 2 times x to the 1 plus x to the 0, as we've seen, is 1, so this is just 3 times 1 plus 0.
All right. Well, Dr. Gefilte Fish, that is all the time we have left. Thank you so much.
I'll gladly go over the binomial theorem.
No, I think this is perfect. We definitely understand
Series
it now.
expansion, no.
Universal
principles.
I think we're breaking up. Doctor, goodbye, Dr. Rama. Goodbye, Doctor.
There we have it. Yeah, yes. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X squared, derivative, 2x. Yeah.
Derivative.
It's all right. Well, that was nice. Here's a commercial break coming right at you, and after that, we'll get to those tea bags.
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power?
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!